Sup, YouTube, man, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Jahi back with another video. And today, we got to talk about the NBA Finals. Yes, I know I'm late. I apologize. I've been working a lot. The Boston Celtics won in Game 5 in Boston. And the Boston Celtics now have 18 championships. The most in league history. And congratulations to the Boston Celtics. Congratulations to Jaylen Brown for doing the stupendous job that he did, both in the Eastern Conference Finals and the NBA Finals. While I will say there was a lot of players who really played their role, which includes Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Jrue Holiday. I would say they all played to about the same level game to game. Some may have had better games here, while the other one had a bad one or an okay one. But all in all, they all played about evenly in their roles and what they're supposed to be doing. And I ain't even gonna lie, I think any three of them could have won MVP, and you shouldn't have been disappointed. I was kind of surprised that Jaylen Brown won because I didn't think he was the best player in the finals, but he was still good. He wasn't on the level as finals MVPs we've seen in years past or some of the best of them, but he was good. He deserved it, and I'm proud of him. You know, Jaylen Brown really stepped up from last year when he decided to do some horrendous things against Miami Heat, the 8th seed in the playoffs. Remember, they was the 8th seed. But Boston finally pulled it through after all the years, all the trials and tribulations that they went through, playing the best teams, losing to the worst teams. You know what I'm saying? They finally made it happen. I don't know if Boston fans are truly happy. I don't know if Boston fans are ever happy. But hey, they won. You are now the winningest basketball franchise in league history. I think Jason Tatum finally solidified his name as like a winning Celtic, while also not proving to everybody that he's the guy, like he's that guy. I think I heard JJ Redick say this: Jason Tatum will never be the best in the league. While many thought he was going to be really good at the age of 19, coming in, dunking on LeBron James in his first year, right? He's never going to be the best in the league, and I see that now. I do. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but I just don't see it happening. I don't think he's got that the mentality, the skill set, but I think he has the want to. But I just don't think it's going to happen. But if I love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. Please prove me wrong, Jason Tatum. I want to see you get better. Well, very good. Jaylen Brown, too, you worked tremendously hard this season. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, although I think his numbers in the finals, specifically his shooting, free throw and three-point, was pretty nasty. He played pretty good, and he played his role, especially, getting to the rim, finishing inside and attacking and all the things he does well. But on to the Mavericks. Oh, also shout out to Chris Stapps, who played through injury. He now has to get surgery because that injury was pretty bad, apparently, as I expected. But yeah, on to the Dallas Mavericks, the losers of these NBA Finals, who had one good win. But I will say I do think the Celtics did it on purpose just so they can raise that trophy, have their celebration on the Boston home court, which would mean a lot to Boston fans and the whole franchise, because they haven't won since Paul Pierce. What they said has been like, I don't know how many years, 12 years, something like that. They finally got them one, and it was well deserved. They were the best team, right? They did not have the best player. They did not have the best coach. I'm not going to say they have the best GM, but altogether they have the best team, the best organization in basketball from top to bottom. The bench may not have been the strongest, I'll say that. But everything else, they had a solid bench, good star players, good defense, a good coach, a good system, and a good team, morale and mentality with a good front office. And it made for a championship team. They were well put together, and they were ready to win. With a leader who was pretty hungry. I say Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum were pretty hungry, but Jaylen Brown was hungrier. He was, as you've seen in the whole playoffs, Jaylen Brown was hungry. He had a chip on his shoulder. He was tired of being called the Robin to Jason Tatum's Batman. The 1A and 1B. Maybe he don't think he's a 1A, 1B. Maybe he thinks he's 1 and Tatum's the 2. And could I blame him or fault him for saying that? Absolutely not, because he proved himself when it mattered most. On to the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, They call one of your performances vintage. How you know it's past your time. I like Kyrie. I was about to say I'm a fan, but I like Kyrie. But I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing people say Kyrie Irving is the most skilled basketball player we've ever seen. Oh my God, Kyrie is the best. Who has a bag like Kyrie? Kyrie's unstoppable. He got stopped. Whether it was a mental game, simply Jrue Holiday's defense or their team defense, whatever you think it was. Kyrie got stopped. Kyrie got slowed down. Kyrie went 5 for 16 in a guy's game. That can't happen. It cannot happen. For a guy they call the most skilled player ever, or at least one of the most skilled. Come on now, bro. Come on. I'm not accepting that. While I say Kyrie has grown a lot as a leader and as a player and a man, and his mentality has changed, he's evolved, he's matured. He's got a better understanding of the game and just of the situation he's in life. He still has yet to prove himself without LeBron, and that's just a fact. That's just a fact. I hate to beat the dead horse, but it's just a fact. He has yet to do it. But we're gonna go back and I'm gonna talk about Luka Doncic, right? I'd say he's probably the biggest reason they lost the way they did, because there is no easier target on the Dallas Mavericks than that 6'7". There is no bigger target on the Dallas Mavericks than that 6'7" Slovenian basketball player named Luka Doncic, because he refuses to play defense. I swear to you, he gave effort one game and he fouled out. Game 5, he gave some effort, but he simply cannot stick D. He cannot play defense. He refuses to. I know he could. If he really put the work in, he could. Anybody can play defense or find their strength on defense, right? One thing that I've learned, anybody who can dribble really well and pass really well can also read passes really well. Players like Chris Paul and John Stockton led the league in assists some years and steals. When you have an eye for a pass, you can have also the eye to read passes, right? So, Luka, you need to do better. You need to get better at defense. While your efforts on offense were appreciated, you cannot win basketball on one side of the ball. And it has been said and repeated for years. Defense wins championships. You didn't play defense, so you didn't win the championship. The Celtics played defense, every single man. They won the championship. Do better. Simple as that. Do better. You know, I'm not the biggest Luka fan, but Luka, I would hate to see you go like that. I really do. I want to see you come back next year hungrier, going harder than ever. I'm glad that somebody got to prove they were really, really ready to do it. Whether it was Luka or Tatum, they had just both been going at it as some of the best young players and had yet to really do anything. And on that list is also Devin Booker. I just want to throw him in there because of the failure he was that one season and this season. Not him, but his team. Not really him. Congratulations to the Celtics. Rest in peace, Bill Walton. And rest in peace, Willie Mays, who died yesterday. You know, I was just at a baseball game and they were talking about it. So, and I'll be honest, I didn't know too much about him, but they were sitting there talking about him like he's one of the best ever. So, sad to hear that. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, give me your opinions about the game and the finals, who you wanted to win, and your thoughts on the game down below. It's your boy Jahi, and I'm out. Hey, I know y'all see this, man. So go ahead, like, press that subscribe button, press that notification bell, and make sure you come back for another video.